Inside the 10 spookiest buildings in the UK where castles overlook satanic capitals and a disembodied face of a girl floats. From unexplained screams to flickering lights, ghosts and bodies disappearing through walls, they are the spine-chilling events we expect to see in horror movies. Legends include tales of the disembodied face of a girl who drowned in a well at Carisbrooke Castle, appearing regularly in the grounds in the Isle of Wight site to peer up at visitors, as well as a young stable boy seen running along what would have been the hayloft at Kenilworth Castle in Warwickshire. At other castles, the chilling beat of footsteps can be heard droning above or rushing up staircases that led to nowhere. While woe betide any visitors to Beeston Castle who try to cross the path of a woman in a rocking chair blocking the entrance, or those attempting to pass through cold areas in the middle of staircases at Whitby Abbey, the location which inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. And while many can be confined to myths and tall tales, staff at Britain's historic sites have reported seeing ghostly goings-on after they had shut for the night. Using reports from workers and those looking around castles and historic sites, English Heritage has compiled a list of the 10 spookiest places in Britain, as well as crowned the scariest place overall. The 10 spookiest places in the UK. 1. Beeston Castle, Derbyshire, built on an ancient burial ground and overlooking a town once described as the Satanic capital of Britain. Beeston Castle has earned the title of the nation's scariest castle. It was founded in the 11th century but largely neglected from the 14th century until Sir Charles Cavendish decided to build Little Castle at the site in 1612. 2. Kenilworth Castle, Warwickshire, red brick medieval fortress. Kenilworth Castle was converted into an Elizabethan palace in 1563 after it was granted to Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester and favourite of Elizabeth I. It was first built in the 1120s and has been a royal castle throughout most of its history. 3. Carisbrooke Castle, Isle of Wight. When opening up the drum towers in the morning, the chilling sound of children's laughter has often been heard by staff. The children, whose laughter moves around each room of the castle, have never shown themselves, but some evening staff wish them a good night. 4. Deniz Castle, Cornwall, built by Henry VIII to protect the Carrick Roads from invasion by France and Spain. In 1646 the castle was the site of a siege. Trapped inside for 6 months, supporters of the king were forced to eat their horses and dogs for survival before they eventually surrendered. The piercing screams of a kitchen maid who fell to her death whilst carrying food have been heard by visitors, as well as strange footsteps on a staircase that no longer leads anywhere. 5. Whitby Abbey, North Yorkshire, perched high on a cliff. It's easy to see why the haunting remains of Whitby Abbey were inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. The abbey itself is the ruined Benedictine monastery, founded in the 11th century. It stands on the site of a much earlier monastery, dating back to 657 when it was founded by Hilde, an Anglian princess. 6. Beeston Castle in Woodland Park, Cheshire. The castle, which sits 500 feet above Cheshire Plain, was built in the 1220s, but the inner part, which houses the accommodation, was never completed. 7. Dover Castle, Kent. Dover has sheltered many thousands of lives within its walls over its long history. Henry II remodeled the site in the 1180s, and ever since it has been adapted to meet the changing demands of war, its position giving it great strategic importance. 8. Framlingham Castle, Suffolk. The castle was built by a powerful Norman family in the 12th century and was under siege for 2 days in 1216. By the 14th century the castle was in the hands of earls and dukes of Norfolk, who held control.